everybody, it's Paige, and today's video is going to be a full face of PR makeup. So I'm only going to be using products that I was sent through PR, and I just filmed it, and this is the look that I created. I am a little bit under the weather, so I apologize for my nasally sounding voice. Hopefully it doesn't get worse, but this is like just starting, so I feel like I'm about to go downhill, but fingers crossed that this is the worst that it gets. So yeah, if you guys are new, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy the video. Also, I did want to mention that this video is not sponsored. I was sent all the products mentioned today, or at least that I used today, for free, except for my eyebrow products. Those were the only two products that I don't have. I have never been sent any eyebrow products through PR, so I just used a couple of my favorites from Joa to do my eyebrows, but everything else that I used on my face was sent to me through PR. So thank you so much to the brands that sent me PR. It really means so much to me. All the products that I mentioned today will be linked in the description box, so go check them out if you're interested, and let's go ahead and get started. I apologize if my voice sounds nasally. I feel like I'm about to get really sick, and I'm really hoping that I don't get sick, but I don't know. You know when you know? I just feel like I know. The first product that I'm going to be using is the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. This used to be my all-time favorite primer. I love this so freaking much. I just like put way too much on my hand. But I love this primer so much. I used to use it every single day. I bought it with my own money, like probably when I was in high school, so like probably 4 or 5 years ago. Maybe it wasn't that long ago, but it was a while ago, and I loved it so much. And then when I found out that Octoly was going to send this to me in PR, I got so excited because it's so pretty and it gives your skin the most like beautiful finish before you even put foundation on. So when Octoly sent me that primer, they also sent me the Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. This is in the shade Linen, and this is it's going to be way too light for me. So I am going to go ahead and mix it with, I know I'm not going to be able to get like a full like good review of the foundation, but I'm going to mix it with one of my Joa foundation drops in a darker shade. This is Natural Beige, and hopefully I can get a shade that like kind of matches me. Maybe I'll try it. I'll try it without anything, and we'll see what happens. I don't know, maybe I'll be able to make it work. It doesn't look, well, yeah, it's really light, but we'll just see what happens. So I'm going to be using the Venix Beauty sponge, and you can get this for $16.99 from their website. They also sent me, or Venix sent me this in PR, and this is my first time using it, and it feels like really weird. Okay, yeah, this is like way too freaking light for me, but I will say it does look like it has pretty good coverage. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make a little bit of like a concoction on the back of my hand with the Linen shade and then Natural Beige from Joa, which is like too dark for me on its own right now. This sponge makes like a really weird noise as I'm applying it. I just realized I have dry shampoo all up in my hair, and you can see it. So I will say that this foundation, or at least the combination of these two foundations, is definitely very full coverage, and you can definitely see that I have like foundation on. Like, it's very, very obvious, but it actually, for having this much foundation on, it doesn't look horrible like the Hourglass foundation did. I did a review of that foundation, and it flopped. So if you haven't seen that video, I will leave it linked down below. It should be up by now. For concealer, I'm also using a product from Becca. This is the Becca Ultimate Coverage Longwear Concealer. So this is the concealer that goes with the foundation, and Octoly also sent me this, but they sent me this a long time ago, like a couple months ago at least. This is in the shade Cream, and this is a very light concealer, and I find that if I bring it too far this way, it will crease on me. So I do like to keep this more like in this area here, and then I will also put some on my forehead. I use this a lot. I'm like, actually feel like I'm kind of running low on it. This concealer has like super good coverage, and I love like how brightening this shade is. So the shape of this sponge is like kind of hard for me to get like right up in my like inner corner of my eye. It's just like kind of thick. Like the tip of this is kind of thick, so it is kind of hard for me to get in that little crease right there. All right, and then for powder, I'm using the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder, and this was also given to me through Octoly. And I think I'm gonna go in with my Real Technique sponge just because I need to get up in my under eye area really well, and I don't feel like I can do that with this sponge. So I'm just gonna dip in. This Real Technique sponge is like kind of dry, but it's fine. So I'm just going to apply the powder to my under eye area. My nose is starting to get a little bit chapped from blowing my nose so much. And then for brushes, I decided to go ahead and use the blinged brushes that I got sent to me in PR. I love these brushes so much. They're so good. They're so gorgeous. I've talked about them in so many of my videos already. I filmed a whole review on it, so I love these. So I'm using the F1 to set the rest of my face with this same powder, and then I'll like end up dusting off the excess with this brush. I also wanted to mention, I forgot to say this at the very beginning, but before I even put primer on, I've been doing this thing where I take the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cannabis and Oat Dry Oil. Love this stuff. Oh my gosh, I've been using this for maybe like a week and a half now, 2 weeks, a week and a half, I don't know, something like that, and I love it. I put it on morning and night, and I feel like it's been really helping the inflammation of my breakouts. And then I take this like rose quartz thing. I had a different one that I got from TJ Maxx. It was like a jade one, and then I got this one in PR from Octoly. I also got the oil in PR from Octoly, and I got this one in PR from Octoly. This is from, I said that like 10 million times. Okay, you get it. This is from Herbivore, and they sell this at Sephora, and I have been loving this so much. It's like super cold on your skin, and I was using it by itself at first, but then I was reading the box and it says to smooth on a few drops of facial oil after cleansing and toning, and this will help the facial roller glide across the skin with ease. So this is a dry oil, but it works perfectly for that, and it definitely helps me like I don't know, it just makes things a lot smoother, and then I get the benefits of 2 products at once, and I'm just a really big fan of this combo. So I wanted to mention that just so you guys know I did that before I put primer on or anything like that. For bronzer, I have the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder in the shade 04, and I got this from Octoly, and oh my god, this is so beautiful. I am freaking obsessed with it. Like seriously, this is so good. Like, it is so good. Now I'm using the F3 brush from Bling Brushes, and I literally, this has become my all-time favorite bronzer, and as soon as I run out of it, you can bet that I am going to run to Sephora and purchase another one. It just goes on like so smooth, and it looks so like natural as like bronzer can be. But it doesn't add an additional layer to your face, and when you use as much powder as I do, you want to avoid that because, you know, it can just start looking really bad. But I love this stuff so much. It's so pretty, so gorgeous. I'm obsessed. For blush, I'm using this product right here from Lancome. This is the Le Monochromatique, like blush. You can use it for lips, eyes, or cheeks. And this is in the shade PETIT space BISOU. Don't know how you say that, but it's kind of like a bouncy blush is what it reminds me of. So I'm actually going to use this brush for the first time. This is from Bling Brushes. This is the F2, and it's for like cream blushes. So yeah, let's try this. I don't know how this is gonna go. Oh yes, that's gorgeous. I'm using a stippling motion mainly because I don't want to wipe away the foundation that I have put on. By the way, Bodyography sent me this super amazing PR package, so thank you so much, Bodyography. Like seriously, thank you. You totally hooked me up. So we've got lip products. I have an inner glow stick. I think this is a mascara. I have a highlighter, and then I have a bunch of these, like, what are these called? They're like sparkle pots, glitter pigments. Oh my gosh, these I'm so excited about. This one's pink. I like literally cannot wait to use that. I haven't used any of these products yet. So let's go ahead and take a look at the highlighter. So this is the From Within highlighter. Wow, that is stunning. And this actually comes up and it comes with a little puffy thing, which I probably won't use that. I'll probably just try the highlighter. Okay, oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, brush, I'm going to be using the F5 from Bling Brushes, and then we're just gonna go right in. Yes. Okay, so this highlighter is blinding. Wow. It is like making my skin look wet. It looks so pretty. I love a blinding highlighter. I will say if you have some texture in your cheek area, this will probably exaggerate the texture, but it looks so wet and blinding and beautiful, and I love it. I love the color of it too. It's kind of like a super pale champagne-y gold. Very excited about this. Exceeded expectations. And then I also pulled the Becca Vanilla Quartz highlighter, but I don't think I'm gonna use this. This is just like a mini. I love this highlighter. I love all the Becca highlighters, but I brought this just in case I would need to, you know, put it on top, but I don't think I need to. I think that did the job. Job well done. Okay. Now, for brows, I don't have any brow products that have been sent to me in PR, so I'm gonna use some JOA products. So I have their Brow Down to Me Clear Brow Gel, which I love this brow gel, and then I also have their Precision Brow Pencil. So I'm going to be using these two products just to kind of quickly do my brows, since that's the only item that I don't have in PR. Okay, so I went ahead and opened up the glitter pigments from Bodyography, and these look stunning. So this one is the pink one. It has like a slightly like pink chrome cap. This is in Celestial, and these remind me of those like infallible shadows, or like an eyeshadow top coat almost. So let's, oh my goodness. What? Literally what? Okay, I'm gonna swatch a couple of them. Okay, so this one is Halo. This is like a gorgeous silver. Oh my goodness. Oh, that one's like chunkier. Wow. Those are so pretty. Those are definitely like top coat kind of situations, but I am obsessed. So I'm gonna definitely use some of those for my eyeshadow, but I'm also going to use this Morphe palette. This is the 15S. I got this from Octoly as well, and this is a gorgeous palette. I love it so much. So let's go ahead, and I'm gonna run #ad in my crease, and I'm just going to use, I guess, this shade. Not this shade. This brush is the E3, E3 from Bling Brushes, and I'm gonna take #ad and then run that through the crease. I didn't set my eyelid with anything because this palette doesn't come with a good like setting color, and then yeah, so this color is like coming off extremely pigmented, I feel like, because my eyelids are kind of like wet from the primer and foundation and all of that. I'm gonna zoom you in a little bit more just so that you can see a little bit better. I'm gonna take that same brush, the E3, and I'm gonna go in with Makeover, which is this like purpley eggplant kind of shade, and then put this in my outer corner. So this shade is actually looking a little bit like patchy, and I think it's because I didn't set my eyelid properly. And it's like, I mean, it doesn't look like terrible, but I just feel like it's kind of like grabbing to certain places a little bit more. I've used this palette multiple times and I've never had like a patchiness problem with it, so I do believe that that's the issue here, but you never know. Now I'm gonna go into Insta-Famous, which is right here, and I'm going to use the Blinged Brushes E5 brush and just put this on the lid just to kind of get a base for the glitter pigment. So this shade, what is it called? Insta-Famous, went on so well, like so good. This was a dry brush and it literally is so gorgeous. I love that. Okay, and then I'm gonna use a little bit of Side Hustle, which is this shade right here, and just kind of like mesh the two colors together, and I'm gonna use the E5 as well. Just go into a little bit of that and kind of like blend the two lid colors that I have on, just so that there isn't as much of a harsh line right there. And so this is the glitter pigment that I'm going to be using in the shade Stratus. It's so beautiful. It has like a little bit of a pinkiness to it, and I might just go in with my finger. It's like, oh, it's so weird. The consistency is so weird. That's kind of like wet. So I think I'm just gonna press that. Oh gosh, that's freaking amazing. Holy smokes. Okay, so you guys can like obviously tell a difference. Hopefully you can tell a difference on camera. This eye is so much more blinding. This took it to the next step. Holy crap. It's like so gorgeous. It is kind of like a chunkier consistency, so it's not super opaque, so that's why I put like a base shade down. So I would recommend doing that, but honestly I have zero fallout from this. Literally zero. This is so pretty, and I find that applying it with my finger is literally working perfect. Oh, yes, I love it so freaking much. So pretty. This is like a very strange color combo for me. Also, it's very colorful. So I have a little bit of fallout from the Morphe shadow, so I'm just gonna wipe that away. And then I'm gonna go back in with this like purpley shade right here, which is Makeover. And I'm using the E3, and I'm just going to run a little bit of that on the outer corner of my lower lash line just to kind of like connect the top and bottom. For mascara, I'm using the Bodyography Epic Lash Mascara, and this, ooh, cute. Love a hot pink tube. This is what it looks like. It says that it's a lengthening and curling mascara, so it has a really cool wand on here. I really like volumizing mascaras, volumizing mascaras over lengthening mascaras, but this one doesn't claim to be volumizing, so I'm not going to like knock it if it's not. Freak. Hate it when that happens. So I will say I am not getting a whole ton of volume from this mascara, but like I said, it's not claiming to be a volumizing mascara, but holy crap, my lashes are so long. Hopefully you can tell a difference between my non-mascaraed eye and my mascaraed eye. Wow. I'm gonna clean this up in a minute when it dries. It almost has like a sticky consistency, like when I pull the tube out, or when I pull the wand out of the tube, there's like a little like sticky string. So honestly, I really like the mascara. I think it looks so good. I'm really enjoying this. Okay, now I'm gonna go back in with the highlighter from Bodyography, and I'm just gonna use this brush, which is the E4 brush from Bling Brushes, and I think this is supposed to be a concealer brush, but I'm just going to use this to apply some brow bone highlights. And so they sent me 4 lip colors, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at the shades that they sent me. I think these are all liquid lipsticks, and then I'll apply one. Oh, that's gorgeous. I love the component. So here are the 4 shades that they sent me. I think I'm, whoops, gonna use this shade right here, which is called Basic, because I'm basic. They also have Au Naturel, which is this one. This one is Regal, and then this one is Brick. Wow, I love the color. So that was today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I had so much fun playing around with all these new products, and then also products that I have used and loved that I have been sent through PR over the last few months. I am so grateful and thankful for all the PR that has been sent to me. It seriously means so much to me, and I love being able to share my thoughts with you guys. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really had so much fun. If you guys have tried out any of these products, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I would love to start a fun little conversation down there. I will be responding to as many comments as possible. So yeah, I love you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!